Children, in this video, I am going to explain about MS Excel. In the earlier chapter, you have learned about some of the application softwares, and one of the application software was electronic spreadsheet package. So MS Excel is an electronic spreadsheet program which belongs to the Microsoft Office suite of applications, means Microsoft Office group of applications. MS Excel helps us to write data in a form of a table which is arranged in rows and columns. We can analyze the data and perform calculations on it. It is also used to create charts or graphs. To open MS Excel, we need to click on Start, All Programs, Microsoft Office, and finally we click on Microsoft MS Excel. Now here we are going to learn about some of the components of MS Excel. Workbook. The basic file of MS Excel is called a workbook. It is a collection of worksheets. By default, we have 3 worksheets in a workbook and it is temporarily named as Book 1. When we save our Excel file, it is automatically saved with the extension .xlsx. Worksheet. Worksheet is a basic working area of an MS Excel workbook. It is a collection of rows and columns. Just like we have pages in the notebook where we write the data, here we have worksheet where we type data, we store data, and we perform different kind of calculations. By default, there are 3 worksheets in a workbook. As you know, worksheet is a collection of rows and columns. So rows are horizontal collection of cells in a worksheet which are headed using numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and there are 10,48,576 rows in all. Columns are vertical collection of cells in a worksheet and they are labeled using alphabets as A, B, C, D and so on till Z. After that they are labeled as A, B, AC and so on, and the last column heading is XFD. In all, there are 16,384 columns in a worksheet. A cell is the smallest unit of a worksheet. Each place where row and columns intersect each other, they form a rectangular box, and these rectangular boxes are called as cells. Each cell is referred by its own address, and this cell address is formed by the combination of column name followed by a row number. For example, a cell in column C and row 5 has the cell address C5. Active cell. A cell with the highlighted boundary around it is called an active cell. In MS Excel, whatever we type from the keyboard appears in active cell. Whenever a new window of MS Excel is opened, by default, the first cell, that is cell A1, is an active cell. The highlighted cell boundary that indicates which cell is active is called a cell pointer. In the figure given here, you can see the cell C5 is an active cell. It has the highlighted boundary around it, and whatever the content is typed is appearing in the cell C5. Now, just above the column headers, we have a bar which is divided into two parts. The first part is a name box or address box which shows the address of the active cell. Right now, if you can see, it is showing the address as C5, and whatever the content is being typed in the cell C5 is appearing in the other portion of that bar, which is called as content box or formula bar. Range of cells. The block of continuous cells selected together are called as range of cells. As you can see in the diagram, the cell A2 till cell D7, all the cells are selected together. Range of cells always form a rectangular or a square area. Different types of data can be entered in MS Excel. The first one is text. The text is a combination of alphabets, numbers, and special characters. For example, your name is considered as text. Address is also considered as text. And your class with section is also considered as text data. By default, text is left aligned in the cell. Next is number. Number includes digits which are used for performing calculations. By default, numbers are right aligned in the cell. Then we have formula. Formula is an instruction given by the user to perform any particular kind of calculation. It always begins with equals to sign, and it is followed by the numeric values, that means numbers, or the cell addresses, and the operators like plus, minus, asterisk or slash according to the kind of calculation is to be performed. And the last is functions. Functions are ready-made, or we can say inbuilt feature or formula of MS Excel, which allows us to perform different kind of complex calculations also. So children, till now in class 4 we have learned how to perform calculation using AutoSum, but here in class 5 we are going to learn about how to perform calculation using formulas and functions. But in detail we are going to learn it about in the next video.